Okay, so this was a Celtic Cross reading I did, and the question was, it was for myself, and the question was, why am I, kind of unhappy at this moment? And so the first card was the King of Cups. This represents the question. In this case, it's appropriate. The King of Cups is the king of emotions. My question was, why am I so unhappy? So yeah, that would be me. So then card is what was in crossing the question, and we had the Queen of Swords. Okay, the Queen of Swords in this case usually when I see the Queen of Swords, I think of my mother, and so we'll just say in this case, the source of my unhappiness is maybe the desire to see my mother, but my mother, something about my mother. Let's just leave it at that for now. Then we move up here to the third card, which is the obvious part of the question, or what is currently going on, and we've got the Knight of Pentacles. Well, I want to go see her, right? So that would be, the horse would represent me traveling, or wanting to go see her. But there's material things. I'm kind of stuck up on the material part of it. I don't want. I don't really have enough money to travel the way I want to, and blah blah blah. I don't really want to stay with my brother, so I would spend more money renting a car and staying in a motel. So this is what's kind of holding me back. And the Knight of Pentacles is kind of a slow plotter. And so, this is me wanting to go visit her, but not moving very fast, always changing the dates. So then we come down here to the next card, and we've got the fourth card. This is the hidden part, or the part that is, is the most hard to explain, and that would be death. Well, in this case, if this is about my mother, well, she's not getting any younger, and even though she might, live another 20 years, her ability to her mental abilities are going fast, and so, death in this case would be, her slipping away. The fifth card here would be the past. In this case, it is justice. Well, just like the Queen of Swords, justice, they're very similar cards. They're two women holding a sword. In this case, the woman has a pair of scales in her hand. And so this, if this is the past, it was my mother. My mother was always fair. When it came to dealing with my brother and I, she was always fair. Whatever she gave to one of us, she gave to the other one. And, she wouldn't let one of us, take an unfair advantage from, she wouldn't let me take an unfair advantage of my brother, and the other way around. So then we move to the future, and that's the Five of Wands. Okay, so the Five of Wands is about disagreement or conflict, chaos. Everybody fighting for everyone, it looks like they're battling, for themselves. So this is the future. This is, the way it's going to be from now on between my brother and myself. My mother can no longer get in the middle and mediate. And so this is what the future is going to hold. It's going to be, everybody, we're going to be, arguing, and, that's just what, that's just the truth. I mean, once mom's gone, it's just going to be me and my brother, and we're going to not agree on anything, more than likely. So next we move here to the seventh card, which is Temperance. This is the card that represents me. Okay, in this case, Temperance is moderation, but because it's upside down, I'd say it's a lack of moderation, or this is something that I'm not willing to do. I'm not willing to just play along with him for now, and just play along. Don't rock the boat kind of thing. Just take it as it comes kind of thing. I think that's what this card usually represents, is is an understanding of the need to go slowly and make sure that go slowly in the sense of taking it as it comes, not going to the extreme. Next we have the Eight of Coins in the 8th spot. Okay, so this is the environment, or the way others see the situation. Okay, my brother is out of a job. He's going to school. He doesn't have a lot of money. So I think in his mind, and in the mind of his partner, his roommate, whatever, that you know, it's okay for mom to give to him because he doesn't have a job. Whereas I have a job, you know, I have plenty of extra money, you know, or I should have plenty of extra money. Why should she be giving me money for a trip? You know, but the truth is that it's not so much that she's giving me money for the trip. The truth is that she is balancing she's balancing the situation, right? She's making up for his taking all these things from her simply because he doesn't have a job. Just because I have a job, you know, I don't see it as, I don't see it as just taking money from mom. I see it as, you know, these are the last things she's going to be doing, right, with me. And so these are the last things that are gifts from her to me. And that's what I see it as. I see it more as you know, not so much as, you know, me needing the money to make the trip, as so much as this is a gift from her to me that I can remember, you know, after she's gone. So then we move up here to the High Priestess. And the High Priestess's hopes and fears. Well, my hopes are that, you know, my mother will still be there in her, you know, will still at least be there enough in her, you know, mental capacities to have a good time with her when I'm up there. You know, that you know, she'll still, you know, be able to intervene at some point, be a good judge. You know, she's also, the other thing is that you know, my mother could never keep a secret, and so now it's like I know that any thing I tell her, she never remembers, and so I guess that could be the High Priestess too, because she's all about secrets. But she's also not very reliable for information anymore either, which is unfortunate because she used to have a pretty good memory. But then also you see in the background there the pomegranates. The pomegranates are the fruit of the underworld. So, you know, my fears are that, you know, she's not going to be there. She's not going to be around. You know, that part of her is going to be dead. Now we've got the last card here is the Seven of Swords. I'm sorry, the Six of Swords. This is the outcome. Well, this card is a card of moving, of taking a vacation, of going someplace. You know, of going someplace, usually of your own free will. You're going from a place of troubled times to a place that's, you know, where the water is smooth. So you're going from bad to good, usually. But because when it's reversed, it could mean the other way around. You know, for this card though, basically is saying that, yeah, you're eventually going to go. I think what the question, you know, the reversal is going to say, is it going to be in time or not?